They don't ask for much, just a little care and a soft corner to heal. Meet Animal Kingdom, a place where broken paws find healing and forgotten tales wag again. Every bark here has a story of survival, strength, and second chances.
Good morning, everyone. We are interactors from Indus Valley World School, and we are here at the Animal Kingdom Shelter with Ms. Swastika Mukherjee.
Hi.
To talk about her journey with animal activism. So, what inspired you to become an animal activist, and how has your journey been?
With my sister, when we were kids, and there was, a crisis case in the locality. Maybe, a female dog was pregnant and giving birth, or we had a lot of cows in our locality back then, and a cow was giving birth, or some puppy in the locality was having a difficult time. My sister was nowhere to be found in the house, and she always came back with bloody hands and pups, or just bloody hands, and saying that the cow has given birth, so please we need to go. And she was extremely into community, working towards rehabilitation and rescuing and all work that. So I just, when I was a child, maybe I was in class 1 or 2, I remember I was extremely scared of dogs. I didn't go to people's house if I knew that they had a dog. And then this transformation that I've had in my life.
For some, they are just strays. But for us, they are lives that matter. Animal Kingdom doesn't just rescue, it rebuilds trust, tail by tail.
What would you say the current state of animal welfare is in India?
It's better than how it was 10 years back, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. Primarily, I think people need to be aware of the fact that they are our friends and they are a part of our social family, and police needs to be aware of animal laws and animal safety rules. Because I get to hear about cases almost every day where feeders are being attacked, and people who take care of their locality strays, they are being abused by this bunch of people who don't want to show it, just cruel people. And when they reach out to the police, they don't get any help.
How can schools and colleges encourage their students in order to pursue animal welfare and work for?
We all have assemblies in our schools, and maybe we can, when we are doing skits and plays and having school fests and functions, we can incorporate parts of whatever you're doing as a curriculum activity, where you make it mandatory that one student has to take care of one stray dog in their locality. Maybe, feed them a packet of biscuit in the morning when you're leaving for school, or just provide them with one meal after you're coming back from school. I think, if we put it in our curriculum that you will be marked on it, it's like forcefully like we do as adults, we do forceful investments. Like you have to put in that money in your whatever investments you're making. So that way, if we can, put not a subject, but maybe that 10 marks will be added to mathematics, which is I think the most scary bit for a student. Where I was very scared of mathematics all the time, or anything. We have PT classes, we have dance classes, we have singing classes, we have SUPW, so many other things we do. But if we say that we'll add a 10 mark or 20 mark extra if you take care of one stray animal. It can be a cow, it can be dogs, it can be cats, anybody who needs help in your locality. A Parle-G packet costs like $5. We spend more money buying just nonsense online all the time. You just have to, remember to do it. And if we talk about it more in our assemblies, if teachers, speak about it more, and students also will go back home with it and discuss this with the parents. And we are putting so much effort for good marks. We can put a little bit of effort so that they become kind human beings, and that awareness spreads. So I think if you attach a bit of marks to your curriculum, then I think you'll do better.
We spent just a day, but it left paw prints on our hearts. They don't need your money. They need your voice. Their healing begins with kindness, and we learned how powerful that truly is. Awareness is the leash that leads to change.
In your opinion, why do you think it's important for today's youth to become involved in animal care and protection?
You learn kindness, you learn compassion, you also learn passion, that you passionately want to invest in rescuing or saving or just feeling responsible towards your community animals, because they are a part of our society. Our society and our lives just don't belong to human beings. I think roads and homes and garages, I think they are part of our lives, and we need to understand that it is. I mean, each one of us have this responsibility to take care of each other, and by each other I mean the strays that live in our locality or on the streets. It is not just one person's responsibility, and I think parents should start instilling this idea that you need to take care of at least one animal. I think if as children we take care of just one animal, we will be able to cover a lot. I mean, the ratio of stray animals is not above the amount of human beings that inhabit our planet. So yeah, and I think taking small amount of responsibility, like just getting them vaccinated. It's not that you need to do it every year or every month. Getting them vaccinated and just getting in touch with the NGOs and getting the dogs sterilized in your area. That way you can stop pregnancy and bunches of puppies, and then they are either dying in accident or hurting themselves. So yeah, these are just certain things you can do if you don't want their population to grow. But yeah, I think every household needs to take this little bit of responsibility.
Thank you, ma'am, for taking time
Please don't thank
out
me.
of your busy schedule.
No, I really wanted to come and do this, and also I felt that we are always sitting in a seminar room or office spaces or in a cafe and talking about dogs. Then we don't have anybody around us. So I thought it would be it will be a good thing for the students also to come and see how a shelter looks like, and the kind of dogs who stays in the shelter. So many abandoned dogs also. There's a Saint Bernard who's supposed to stay in a AC room and being taken care of, but he is abandoned and the shelter is taking care of him. And so I think it's a good environment to also know how things work. And otherwise, I feel if you're not reaching to the exact location where things are being done, you just know it superficially. So I think it's I just felt that it would be best to we can all of us come here and share our 2 bits about community.
And we at Induswadi Girls School, we are very much passionate about reaching out to the community for various purposes, and for letting our children learn along with their academics the values of kindness, empathy, what they need to give back to the society.
Yes. Yeah, this is I think the most important thing, that we are all doing things for ourselves. We are getting good marks for ourselves. We want good jobs for ourselves. We want to earn money for ourselves and a better life. But what are we giving back to the society as an individual? We also have to that should be one of the driving force, that we want to become good people, so we need to give back also in order to become one.
So we thought that, ma'am, you are the best person to go to, who has in various ways beyond your what you do as a profession. You have done so much for the society, and I'm sure all over the world we recognize you for that. And we think that you are the perfect person to tell our parents and our children how they should also come forward.
Yes, I think if they are hell-bent, kids can really drive parents crazy. So if you're hell-bent on this, that I need to take care of one animal, parents will, and even if you're not getting them inside your house, you can just do it as a part of your locality, as a part of society, that you will keep the water bowl, you will feed one dog one meal a day. I think that is not a big deal for parents also to say yes to, and just tell them that I'll study harder if you allow me to do this. And
exactly, small steps.
And you can just put a 10 marks plus.
Yes, we'll do that. Wonderful suggestion. Thank you so much, ma'am, for coming.
নমস্কার, আমি দময়ন্তী সেন। আমি একজন সোশ্যাল ওয়ার্কার। আমি রাস্তার পথ-পশুদের নিয়ে কাজ করি। আমি বিগত 10 বছর ধরে এই কাজ করছি এবং পথ-পশুদের নিয়েই কাজ করছি। তাদের রেস্কিউ করা, তাদের ট্রিটমেন্টের ব্যবস্থা করা, তাদের অ্যাডপশন দেওয়া, এগুলো কাজ আমি করে থাকি। তো ইন্ডাস ভ্যালি ওয়ার্ল্ড স্কুলের সাথে রিসেন্টলি আমি একটা কোলাবোরেশনে এসেছি। সেটা মানে আমি কাজ করছি আর কি। সেটা হচ্ছে যে সব বাচ্চারা প্যারালাইজড, হ্যান্ডিক্যাপ, যারা রাস্তায় আর কোনোদিন সার্ভাইভ করতে পারবে না, যেমন যাদের দুটো পা নেই, একটা পা নেই, যারা অন্ধ, যাদের চোয়াল ভাঙা ট্রেন অ্যাক্সিডেন্টে, তো তাদের জন্য আমরা প্যাসিভ অ্যাডপশনের ব্যবস্থা করি।
We at Indus Valley World School believe that learning does not only confine itself to academics. Our students should be learners that make a difference in society. Empathy is one of the biggest character traits that any individual should have. We try to nurture that in our students, and our Interact Club at IVWS is striving to do that. So empathy does not extend to only human beings, it extends to the near environment, to everything that makes the world a beautiful place to live in. We are now collaborating with Animal Shelter Kingdom, which caters to dogs, and mostly dogs who are abandoned by their owners or have been abandoned by the society and are suffering.
This is Animal Kingdom, and this is 90 seconds of unleashed compassion.